Empires in Arms is an out-of-print board game by Harry Rowland, published by the Australian Design Group in 1983. It was licensed to the Avalon Hill Game Company in 1985. It was nominated for the Charles S. Roberts Award Best Professional Game of the Year at Origins '84. A computer version of the game was released by Matrix Games in late 2007. Gameplay. Empires in Arms is a grand strategy wargame focusing on warfare in the Napoleonic era of 1805 to 1815. Up to 7 players can participate, each assuming control of a great power. Variants have been developed that cover other time periods and allow for additional players by elevating a neutral country to a playable power. Although classified as a war game, the object of the game is to achieve international prestige. Although successful military campaigns contribute to a player's prestige, there are other ways of gaining prestige, such as creating diplomatic alliances and improving the country's internal economy. A shrewd player can win the game without ever declaring war. Victory is achieved by a given player when that player accrues a particular number of victory points. The number of victory points required is determined at the start of the game, when each player bids a certain number of victory points for each country. The player that bids the most for a given country plays that country. As a result, although not all 7 countries are of equal strength, the weaker countries have a competitive advantage if the players bid a sufficiently low number of victory points for them. Each power has a unique mix of economic and military power. Additionally, the properties of the available forces and generals vary widely. Although Great Britain's regular infantry have high morale, France in general possesses the largest and highest quality military. The full game lasts 132 turns, 1 turn for each month. Playing time can be 200 to 250 hours or more. Each month is split into 4 phases. The diplomatic phase, where players negotiate deals, forge alliances, etc. The reinforcement phase, where each player in sequence adds previously purchased reinforcements. The naval phase, where each player conducts naval moves in sequence. The land phase, where each player moves and fights with his armies in sequence. An economic phase every 3 months, where players collect resources, purchase reinforcements, and earn victory points. Winning the game is done through earning victory points. These are scored in the economic phase and are based on each nation's political status. The political status of a nation is influenced by a number of factors, but mainly by winning or losing wars and battles. Battles are won by a combination of generals available, the quality of the troops in the armies, and a battlefield strategy selected prior to the battle. Troops are divided into elite guards, cavalry, infantry, artillery, militia and feudal troops. The troops have different abilities but differ mainly in their morale. Most battles are won by reducing the opponent's morale to 0 rather than by destroying all factors in the army. With few exceptions, wars can only be won through a surrender, and the appropriate time and conditions of a surrender is one of the key elements of the game. Reception. Alessio Cavator comments, "Anyone who knows the game Empires in Arms would agree that it is a monster. It is one of the longest, most complicated, and most demanding board games that has ever been produced. It's certainly the longest I've ever played, and I've played quite a few.